Okay, right now I want to discuss. I want to discuss something that's kind of has to do with aesthetics, because it has to do with laughter, and it has to do with humor. Um, Previously, I was going to do this in a different channel, but I decided to do everything here now. But I want to do this. I want to do this now. I want to talk about humor, because if you watch comedy a lot, then you have to understand. I think it's easily understood that humor has some foundation or some common ground. Everything that is funny, everything that'll make you crack up, has some kind of common ground in it. And what I think it has, I think a couple of things that humor is making fun of things that happen in daily life, relation. If a viewer can relate to the comic through the screen, there's comedy there, i.e. or e.g. Kevin James. He has a comedy special called Sweat the Small Stuff, where he talks about some things that are annoying in life, and one thing he talks about, where he might go to the movies with the girl that he's dating, he talks about when he goes to like a bar or a party, and he's trying to find a woman to date, to find a woman to take home or something, or to get a number from, and they have popcorn there as a snack, and what he does is he talks about eating popcorn and then later going up to a girl, and he's like, "Oh, hi, my name," and then he kind of makes a noise of trying to get kernels out of your teeth, or try to get kernels out of your gums and stuff, because that happens when you eat popcorn, and that I thought was hilarious. That made me laugh, because that's happened to me before. That's why I don't eat popcorn very much, because it causes that problem. And you should really watch that. It's kind of a funny thing to watch. But I want to talk about humor. I want to talk about comedy, and everything that is funny, everything that is genuinely funny, what it rests on, the common ground that everything that is funny rests on, foundations, the foundation of humor, so to speak. I want to create a philosophy of comedy, philosophy of humor. Some have done this, some have. So I want to talk about laughter. Later, I'm going to discuss Henri Bergson's on laughter. I'll do that probably in like October or something, September maybe, August maybe, I don't know. But I want to discuss laughter. I want to discuss humor, and I want to discuss what it all rests on. And I think one thing, just to throw a few things around, I think it rests on common mistakes, common screw-ups, common situations that a lot of us are in, because that has a thing of relation. Like relation, that's one thing I think that might be the foundation of humor, the common ground of humor, relation from the comic to the viewer. That might be one, or it might be profanity. It might be a lot of those things. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rewatch some comedy specials that I find hilarious, and I'm gonna talk about those things. I'm not gonna show them to you, but I might leave a link so you can see it somewhere. And then I'm going to talk about why the things this person said are funny. I'm going to talk about some Dane Cook. I'm going to talk about Ron White, because I love comedy. I watch Comedy Central 24/7 basically. I'm not here. I'm not by the TV 24/7. I'm more by the TV like maybe 5 hours a day. But here's what I'm thinking. I just want to do this. So bear with me as this continues. I'll talk about somebody pretty soon.